Welcome back to All My Wealth Warriors. On this channel, we talk about planning, productivity, and personal finance. This is diary entry number 88. And in today's video, I'm showing you how I applied for the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card and set up Autopay on all of my bills to earn points that go straight into my investment account. It's a simple way to turn everyday expenses into investing power. So if this sounds like something you are interested in knowing more about, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a friend. Stick around and let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Edupreneur Diaries. In this video, I want to talk to you all about the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card. All right, if you've been following my channel, you already know that I use a credit card to pay all of my monthly bills, but I do pay off the balance every single month. So make sure if you're using those credit cards that you are using them responsibly. So I want to share with you how I'm now paying my bills, earning points, and then using those cashback rewards to invest into the stock market. So let's jump in. I'm excited about this one, you guys. All right, so if you want to know about the rewards, here they are. I'm going to share with you some of the perks that you get if you decide to get this card, y'all. And this is just what I'm doing, and I thought I would share it with you all. So the card offers an unlimited 2% cash back on purchases, and that's going to translate into 2 points per dollar spent. Now, the way that I'm using that is I am depositing that money into one of my Fidelity accounts. Now, of course, if you don't have a Fidelity investment account or brokerage account, then you would have to set that up in order to use this particular feature. Now, of course, you don't have to use this feature. You can use your points for other things, such as travel, such as gift cards, merchandise, and I'll show you guys some of those here in a minute. There's also no annual fee with this card, which I love. There's no cap or limits on the number of points that you can earn, which I also love. And the points do not expire. So those are some great perks. Also down there at the bottom, it says you can also get a TSA pre-check or global entry credit. If you want to know more about the rewards Visa card, go ahead and click the link in the description below and you guys can read more about it, okay? All right, now here are the eligible accounts that I mentioned to you earlier. You would need one of these accounts set up before you could use the feature that I am using. All right, so the traditional IRA, the Roth IRA, rollover IRA, there's so many here, Fidelity HSA. So choose one. You can even do a 529 college savings account for your child. So choose an account, set it up, and then you're able to deposit that cash back into one of those accounts and invest into stocks. So again, that's just the way that I am using it. All right, so let's talk about this cash back offer. So there is a bonus offer, just like with most credit cards, there's some type of offer. Now, here's what you get with this one. And I don't hate this. This is not bad. So it says here at the bottom, receive 15,000 bonus points, which equals to $150 cash back when you deposit this into one of those eligible Fidelity accounts that we just looked at. So if you do choose to use this to invest, you do get that $150 cash back, which is what I did. And I'm going to show you guys that I did get this deposited into my account. And I was excited because I was able to buy some shares of my favorite stock. So this is what I did. This is the cashback offer. So if you like it, then take advantage of it and definitely try it out. I'm loving it so far. So here is my sign up page. Once I signed up, at the end, of course, it says, congratulations, Kimberly. I was awarded the card. My limit for the card, let's see, is a $25,000 line of credit. And that's not bad either. Of course, I don't use this credit limit, not for my monthly bills, but it's always good to have. So that is my limit for this card. So hopefully And just in case you guys wanted to know, that's my credit limit, okay? All right, moving on. Again, here are the perks. 2% cash back on rewards deposited into one of those Fidelity accounts. And the reward points do not expire, which, y'all, I really think that's a good feature, because a lot of times if you don't use your points or whatnot, they expire at the end of the month. So I like that. Earning is unlimited, no caps. There are no categories either. So some of the cards, you know, you get 1% for this category, 2% for this category. This one is 2% for everything. So I also like that as well. Of course, it wouldn't be bad if they want to add 3%, but that's wishful thinking. So they're the perks again. So now I want to show you some of the transactions and rewards here that I've done so far. Now, of course, I'm not showing all of my transactions, but I do want you to see some of them. So for example, when I go grocery shopping at Walmart, notice here that I spent $159.30, and then on the right you're gonna see my bonus points over here. So I earned 2 times the bonus points, so that's $319 for just buying, not dollars, I'm sorry, 319 points for just buying my groceries. Okay, my Netflix subscription, $17.99. I earned 36 points for that. And then my Spotify subscription, $19.99, I earned 40 points for that. So I just wanted to show you guys a little sample of how I'm paying my bills and I'm earning these points. Now let's talk about a little bonus. Another thing that I'm putting on my card, yes, it's for bills, but also if there is something that I know I have to pay for and I have the money to pay it off, which I always do now, then I'm going to use this particular card and I'm going to get even more points, which means even more money that I can use in the stock market. Okay. So for example, I'm going on a cruise for spring break, and so of course I have to make those payments, right? So I made a $500 payment here, and notice I have 1,000 points for making that payment. So this is another benefit to using this particular feature that I'm using. All right, so not only am I paying my bills, but I'm also going to use it for any other transactions that I know I have to pay. So I'm loving it so far. Okay, all right, so when can you redeem your points? Now, you cannot redeem your points until you have earned 2,500 points. Now for me, that's not going to be a problem to earn that each month. But if it's a problem for you, it may take you 2 months to get your 2,500 points. And we're going to talk about how much money that is here in a minute. Notice down here at the bottom, I did get my bonus points on April the 30th, and I got my 15,000 points. All right. And you're going to see here what this looks like in money. All right. So altogether, I got my payout on May 31st, 2025. I earned a total of 19,511 points. Now this does include the bonus points of 15,000. So that means I personally earned about 4,500 points on my own, right? All right, so here are the points, and here's the amount that it automatically gave me into my investment account. So $195.11 is what I earned for this particular month. Now I will say this was a little over a month because I did change my due date. I like for my billing cycles to end at the end of the month. So my due date was a little bit off when I got this card. So I did switch the due date. So it was a little bit over a month that I was doing this. But okay, now let's take a look at what stocks I can invest in using this $195.11. Now I cannot remember what I actually purchased with my money because I'm always buying shares, but I want you to take a look at the stocks that are currently under $200. Now of course this is just a few of my favorites, but we got Palantir at the time of this recording, and today is June the 17th. Palantir is $141. All right. Nvidia, $144, so I can possibly purchase one share of that. We got AMD at $126. And we have Robinhood. By the way, I love Robinhood. It is $76, so I can possibly purchase 2 shares of that stock. And let's see what else we have here. SoFi. I've made 1 or 2 videos on SoFi, so y'all check those out if you're interested in somewhere to bank. This is the online bank here, coming in at $14.90, so I can purchase multiple shares of that with my $195. And we have a new stock that is in the stock market as of this month, and that's going to be Chime. If you guys did not see my last video, it's called Turning My Escrow Surplus Check into Passive Income, then check it out, because I talked about how I use Chime to do a mobile deposit, which deposited that check instantly into my Chime account, and then I use that money to invest using Fidelity, right? So check it out if you want to watch that. I love Chime, I love SoFi, I love Borrow Bank as well. That's my main bank, but I have several banks that I use. But if you guys want any of my referral links, just let me know in the comments below. All right. And speaking of referral links, there isn't a specific referral link for this Fidelity Signature Rewards Visa card in the way that you would see other cards have one. But instead, you can refer families and friends to Fidelity, and that is the link that I have below for you guys. So I will put this in the comments below for you as well. If you want to use it, you can. To my knowledge, I don't get anything for it, and that's quite all right. Just let me know in the comments if you are going to use this to set up any of the Fidelity accounts or to sign up for this card. Okay, all right guys, so if there's a certain way that you are using credit cards to pay your bills, or if you are using some other nice creative way to pay your bills, let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also share this video with a friend. Thanks.